They're giving the Canadian there for who to wear because they can sleep. Look! But let me say something to you. Hold on, let me say something to you. I said to you, every year they come with the same story.
I was president of the Senate. My job was to sit down and that I'm telling you, one day, Mr. We are never put hair up.
Yes, you are correct. You will not see my hair because every time I put it on, you'll be sleeping. So how you see my hair? Mr. President, you not be. Now you see my hair.
I use the opportunity that I, Henry Pedro Costa, would not continue to support him if he picked Jeremiah Kun as his running mate. Because I believe Jeremiah Kun stands for nothing and has spent all his years in the House and in the Liberian Senate busy enriching himself, voting for every bad deal that came before him, and never once stood up for the Liberian people's interests.
If you are awarding contract to a company and you know the background of that company, it get big government official behind it, and you award a contract, and they are failing to perform on the contract, then you're scared to go after them. Why did you award a contract? Problem. New Millennium is one of the construction companies that got contract with over $1 million. It's connected to Representative Edward Kavia and Representative Thomas Farah. Why are we afraid to call the names? Desire company, Desire with Dave Kume, face in fire, that Thomas Farah behind it.
So we're gonna say no to Kush. We can't do Kush again. Liberia is now the center of drugs in this country. In West Africa, Liberia is the center of drugs. Liberia is the place where they can arrest 100 million drugs and nobody is in jail. It means somebody be saying that somewhere know about it. If you didn't know about it, people will be in jail, right? So
why are you rescuing? You spent 12 years. You rescued nothing. That when the country on a red path, they say you want rescue? No, man, no. Young people, you know, I want to say to all of you, congratulations. You want to register to vote. And that is the right thing you did. We must applaud you for that. What are they rescuing? Rescue one, he spent 60 years in government. He has now rescued his own house. Who he will rescue? Right? 60 years in government. I spent 9 years in government. I have rescued you.
Okay, so let me welcome you wherever you are, however you are joining us. We'd like to welcome you wherever you are, however you are joining us. This is West Coast TV Liberia. West Coast TV Liberia is the online platform of the Best Communications Incorporated. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we'd like to welcome you, right? Today is the 31st of July 2023, right? So gradually, by the grace of God, we are concluding July, right? We are concluding July, and we are one foot ahead of us into AUKUS. So say kudos to you wherever you are, however you are joining us. My name is Ambassador Conan Rufus. We'd like to welcome you wherever you are, however you're joining us. Welcome to today's edition of the program, The Hard Talk. The Hard Talk is the 1 hour, 30 minutes program that comes to you every Monday, Thursday, and Friday at about this time. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we'd like to welcome you. We'd like to welcome you. We'd like to welcome you, right? Today is another splendid day, and we are hoping to have another splendid edition of the program, The Hard Talk. The Hard Talk. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we'd like to welcome you to this. Let me take this music, right?
Begin at tuneslikebeer.com. No bossy, I no chunky rap, gonna be solo or one day. One like dry like you with no stress, your spoon and we get on the. One my lay piece and I want war. But party noise, well I want for. Like jolly where I want so for. Let it ball be my own say on number church.
So let me say good evening, good afternoon, rather good afternoon to you wherever you are, however you are joining us.
Like jolly where I want so for. Let it ball be my own say on number church. Don't say you're right, you might use your.
So we should not say our right, where we should use our vote.
No chunky rack, you might use your vote. Your vote like your voice, you might use.
So wherever you are, we'd like to welcome you to today's edition of the program, The Hard Talk.
Push kind of shot, they will leave with.
I am the producer and presenter of the program, right?
Go in peace and do your vote.
My name is Ambassador Conan Rufus.
Tomorrow come and you be grinding.
I'm sitting in the School studio this afternoon, right? Give you the best your television has to offer you.
Don't say you're right, you might use your vote. You might use your vote. No chunky rack, you might use your vote. Your vote like your vote.
So don't allow anyone fool you to say you should go through a stone, right?
You might use your vote. No chunky rack, you might use your vote.
If you are angry, express your anger through your vote, right? If you are satisfied, express your satisfaction in your vote, right?
I say your vote like a red. Better matter for you to say you're red. Also matter for you to find a friend. Yeah, I won't let there be no confusion. I say your vote like a red. Better matter for you to say you're red. Also matter for you to find a friend. Yeah, I won't let there be no confusion. Together, nobody on divide us. I think it's time that we understand that action determine the future. And I think it's time that
So let me say good afternoon. Do you just tell us where you are watching us from?
don't say alright.
We will definitely recognize you on the program, right?
You might use your vote. No chunky rack, you might use your vote.
It is because of you, that's why we are always here.
Don't say alright, you might use your vote. You might use your vote.
So if you are not there, we will not be here, right?
Begin at tuneslikebeer.com. Begin at tuneslikebeer.
So let me say good afternoon to you wherever you are. Just tell us where you are watching us from. Those of you watching us on our YouTube channel, those of you following us on our Twitch, and those of you following on our Facebook page, right? We like to say welcome, but tell us where you are watching us from. We want to recognize you. Please let us know where you are watching us from, and tell us what's your name. Then we will be able to recognize you. Like we always say, right? We want to be in communication or have some relationship with our followers and our viewers. So that's why whenever we come on, whenever we are streaming live, we love for you to tell us where you are watching us from. So wherever you are, tell us where you are watching us from. We will really appreciate you. I don't think to comment. I don't think comment now on Facebook it costs money. No, I don't think comment costs money. So that's why the comment is free. To watch a video, yeah, you spend some data, but to comment, there will be no additional data being used if you commenting. So that's why we encouraging you. Tell us where you are watching us from.
Don't say you're right, you might use your vote. You might use your vote. No chunky rock, you might use your vote. The whole lot of boys, you might use your vote. Don't say you're right, you might use your vote. You might use your vote. No chunky rock, you might use your vote. The whole lot of boys, you might use your vote. One my dance beats and I won't walk. My team boys, but I won't fall. That's really where I want so far. Tell it all up in the hotel when I'm watching. Whole lot of red. Ain't nobody for you to say, yeah. Or somebody for you to friend, friend. Yeah, I won't let there be no confusion.
So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we'd like to say welcome, welcome, welcome. This is West Coast TV, right? The West Coast TV, Liberia.
Nobody on divide us.
Let me say good afternoon to our correspondent way there, Grand Kim Alcante.
We understand that.
That's the Mayor Ephraim T. King, right?
We realize that here is up.
Let me say good afternoon to you, my brother.
Don't say you're right, you might use your vote.
And thanks for joining the West Coast TV family.
You might use your vote. The whole lot of boys, you might use your vote. Don't say you're right, you might use your vote. You might use your vote. Don't Liberia back, you might use your vote. The whole lot of boys, you might use your vote.
Begin at
So let me go for this very short. But when I come back, then we kick off our discussion. Let me go for this.
For whom to wear because they can sleep. But let me say something to you. I said to you, every year they come with the same story.
I was president of the Senate, and for all the time I was president of the Senate, my job was to sit down and direct the debate. So you put your hand up, I recognize you. I'm telling you, one day, Mr. Weah never put his hand up.
Yes, you are correct. You will not see my hand because every time I put it on, you'll be sleeping. So how you see my hand? Mr. President, you not be. Now you see my hand.
I use the opportunity of the call to tell Ambassador Boakai very firmly that I, Henry Pedro Costa, would not continue to support him if he picked Jeremiah Kun as his running mate. Because I believe Jeremiah Kun stands for nothing and has spent all his years in the House and in the Liberian Senate busy enriching himself, voting for every bad deal that came before him, and never once stood up for the Liberian people's interests.
If you are awarding contract to a company and you know the background of that company, it get big government official behind it, and you award a contract, and they are failing to perform on the contract, then you're scared to go after them. What did you award a contract? Problem. New Millennium is one of the construction companies that got contract with over $1 million. It's connected to Representative Edward Katia and Representative Thomas Farah. Why are we afraid to call the names? Desire company, Desire with Dave Kume, Face Ifeanyi, that Thomas Farah behind it.
So we're gonna say no to Kush. We can't do Kush again. Liberia is now the center of drugs in this country. In West Africa, Liberia is the center of drugs. Liberia is the place where they can arrest 100 million drugs and nobody is in jail. It means somebody be saying that somewhere know about it. If you didn't know about it, people will be in jail, right? So when
Why are you rescuing? You spent 12 years. You rescued nothing? That when the country on a red path, they say you want rescue? No, man, no. Young people, you know, I want to say to all of you, congratulations. You went to register to vote. And that is the right thing you did. We must applaud you for that. This is your era. This is your time. This is your century. What are they rescuing? Rescue one, he spent 60 years in government. He are now rescue his own house. Who he will rescue? Right? 60 years in government. I spent 9 years in government. I rescue you.
Okay, welcome back, folks. Sorry. Welcome back, wherever you are, however you are joining us. We will welcome you, right? Welcome back. Yeah, this is West Coast TV Liberia. My name is Ambassador Conan Rufus. I am the producer and the presenter for this important program, the Hard Talk. So the Hard Talk comes to you every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So today's edition, we are going to be talking. We have a very major talking point. I think you saw it right there, right? What do we expect as Liberian in these upcoming elections? What is expected of us as a people? What we should do? What our friends, our neighboring countries, right, expect us to do as a country in these elections? These are things we're going to be talking about, our major talking point. But today, before we go into our major talking point, something came up yesterday on the social media, flooded in Liberia. It is the topic, right now, the biggest topic right now in the country. That has to do with two ladies, right? Two ladies in Nema County, in Yekepa, Nema County. Those two ladies, it is alleged that one is married to one Stephen, the man, and the other is the man's girlfriend. It's the man's girlfriend. One is married and one is the girlfriend. When the news that came out yesterday on the social media, that is the first information that came out, one is married. But late last night, we got to know that, in fact, both of them are married to the man. Both of them are girlfriend to this man. Now, but one is like the serious girlfriend, someone that everyone knows to be his girlfriend. Who is Vivian? Everyone knows Vivian. His parent knows Vivian. Vivian's parent knows him. Everyone knows Vivian to be his girlfriend. Now, it is the information says that this guy is involved into extra relationship. He has Vivian as his girlfriend, but he's also involved into other relationships. And one of those persons have to be Naomi, who is also in this particular entire saga. Naomi. And Naomi being the girlfriend, Naomi, Vivian knows Naomi, but Vivian never knew Naomi to be the girlfriend of Stephen. According to the information, Stephen went to work in Yekepa. Vivian lost her father, and Vivian went to bury her father. So he went to work in Yekepa, and he invited Naomi over. Because in Yekepa, Asala Meta have homes for those workers. So where he stays in Yekepa, in his apartment, he invited Naomi there. That's how Naomi came to spend some time with Stephen. While Naomi was in the house, Stephen left and went out. Vivian came from her father's burial, and she was informed that her boyfriend Stephen has another girlfriend with him to her work area in Yekepa. That's how she left and went to Yekepa. When she reached, the person she saw was Naomi that she had been knowing. Naomi that she had been accusing of loving to her boyfriend. That's how she decided to retaliate. So let me play you the video that was on the social media on yesterday. After that, I will also play another clip from Vivian, right? Where Vivian, because it was alleged that Vivian was the married woman. But Vivian said it that she and Stephen are not married, but they are legally loving. In Liberia, we say legally loving, it means your parents know the person parent knows you. You people are staying together, living in the same house. Legally loving. So I'm going to play the video. After that, I will play the audio from Vivian where she admitted that she and Stephen are not loving, are not married, but they are just loving. They have children. And she said, Naomi is not the first person that she have fought for Stephen business. She have fought other people. In fact, she have marked other people, but Stephen Naomi was lucky. So let me play this video. Like, it's very much interesting, right? So stick and stay right there. Let me play this video. This is it. Okay. Okay, let me put it right here.
You can say, you don't know, hello, who's this? Who are you talking so? Put that clothes down. You're not wearing clothes, mama. Put it down. I just said before you, mama. When you say what I just said before, you are men not coming. Men not coming. I quite see me on the race. Men coming. Men not coming. Relax, I whole show. And I eat a marrow or my cooking. You are cooked. That's where you eat. I love being planning to see you. You posting my husband, my daddy today. You see them, man. When you calling somebody husband, your daddy, you should be prepared to see them, man. You see me today we finally meet. Naomi. Today we finally meet. Two or all. Today I show. Facebook people will watch on again. Two or all today, Naomi. I love being wishing to see you. And my father died when you are all there. It's about that you go there. You being mad. You don't want to be mad. You didn't marry with Naomi. You didn't marry with me. You said fuck. You don't want to marry my husband. You don't want to marry him. Yeah? You didn't marry with my Naomi. You didn't marry with Naomi. You didn't marry with me. You didn't marry with me. You didn't marry with me.
You see, that scissor she took from her side there. She took scissor. She wanted to stab Naomi. She took scissor.
for it.
So you watched the video, right, folks? You saw it for yourself. I know the majority of you have seen that video because it is all on the social media. It is the latest talk now, the latest thing that people are talking about in the country. I'm sitting like this because it is very much disappointing. My heart is bleeding. You saw the way that Vivian reacted to Naomi in the video. You saw it. You saw that Vivian, he saw the bag, how the bag is. And she just came from her father's burial. She did not even rest when she went to Yekepa. With the information that her boyfriend, Stephen, has a girlfriend to his work area, to where he stays, in his apartment. She went and took Caesar and put it on her side. So it was something that was premeditated. She was the same person that did this particular recording. She went and locked the door, put the phone on camera, and set it down before going to react on Naomi. And so Naomi is she's not that to say she's of underage. I don't think she's underage. Looking at her face and her body, she's not underage. But she's not big, right? She's not big. You saw that Vivian has body. She has the power, the strength. So Naomi, although Naomi was someone like she's afraid of Vivian. You saw the reaction from both parties. And you saw how unmercifully Naomi was beaten. And the thing that since last night I've been running in my mind. What makes Vivian think that when someone beyond her man, let's agree the way she said in a video that her husband, which of course she said that they are not married, but because they have spent longer time together, so she just consider him as her husband. Let's agree that she married to the man, and the man is cheating on her. What gave her the right? What gave her the audacity, right, to go and place her hands on another person? The issue of violence in our country is something that we Liberians, we have to stop. The thing is that it's not something that we should be making our words with. Vivian has no right. No one is saying for Naomi going beyond Stephen is good. If be anyone that will feel hurt. Vivian, she feel hurt. If be anyone that will feel hurt. We knows what it takes, right? When you love someone and that person is cheating on you. We know what it takes. We know how painful it is. But it does not give you the right to threat the person, to beat the person unmercifully in the manner and form that Vivian did to Naomi. But let me play the audio from her, then we just express our thought and see what you have to say about that. But let me play this audio. Here's it. Okay, this is it. This is the audio from an interview that she held yesterday. Listen to it.
We're fucking and for security reason, I will not call the other guests out because we are already faced that. And then the other one, she having child out for his year child. We fight and we not one another.
You know?
They want to know me lucky when I'm out. Oh. I'm out. So you know, wow. So, we then fucking today, you know, I get power there. We then fighting. Even though you get by here right now, on the show, I can fight three other girls that can talk from Banda in Gurudi. One is blessing, one is favor, one there will need capture. You can go there when you go there. One is starting for the again. When you go there, you post it. All you continue. I tell my daughter, then my partner, that I want money. For them, I want to school where you go to that cost. But I fight for my relationship. I was not fighting for me to go on Facebook, and I'm not playing for me to do all on Facebook. People see me fighting, and I'm do martial arts. But any woman can do the same if they were in my position. And those are the other causing me up right here. Some of them ain't refund. Some of them ain't refund. One time, you're not born, two times, you're feeling there, you're not for your altar. You're there all in the street, I will go to well. I never said marriage. I said I was in the same grade. Yeah, for me and him get together. Yeah.
Yeah, she said I never said marriage.
We are living with him that time with my meeting. When I got pregnant, I had a joke me away from the house. I was on my own and with my sister, John's name Oya, that where I was. And my mom and my brothers, all of them decided to see the person like friendly. They sent for the spirit day. They have no community Israel.
Thank you. Okay, folks, thank you. I think I'm trying to get the entire interview, but I'm going to get it later. On subsequent show, we will talk about that. But you listened to her, right? You watched the video where she reacted on Naomi, and you listened to the audio. She boasting that she always involved into violence. At first I see me being violent. Now she lucky that we did not mark each other, did not mark her. So last night interview here, last night interview here. The particular incident, according to the information, it happened about 3 weeks ago, but it just came on the social media. It just came on the social media. So last night, a lady got this in the US, got in touch with Naomi and tried to interview on her show. And she boasting that she has been into violence for her main business. What she saying? It's something that she said, any lady can do it. Not true, Vivian. Not all women can do it. Only few immature people like you. Only people who cannot control their anger like you. They are the ones that behave in the form and manner that you behave. Listen, if, for instance, you and the person, right, were married, and you see another person in that relationship, you have the right to take that person to court. And the person is bringing serious problem in your relationship, in your marriage. You have the right to take that person to court, but not to go and beat the person unmercifully. Do not take the law into your own hands. But it didn't make it worse again. They are not even married. They are just loving boyfriend and girlfriend. Then she left from Kanta and went to Yekepa just to fight. Just to fight. She boasting with it. She went and met Naomi in the house. So for me, when they go to the law might back Naomi because Naomi was in the house. She met Naomi there. That's her living place. Not Vivian living place. Vivian does not live in the house. So she went and met Naomi in the house. So that means she went with the intention of attacking Naomi. And even besides, she put Caesar on her side. This thing that always happen where Liberians we want to take law into our own hands is wrong. And we should stop these things. We should stop these things. She's talking, I'm not martial art. You behave like you did martial art. See the way you are stepping that girl. See the manner and form she was stepping back of the punching, knocking the girl heads on the door. See the manner and form that she beat that girl unmercifully. If your boyfriend feels that you cannot satisfy him, he's not satisfied with you. So he wants to ask someone to you. If you are not able to discipline your boyfriend, then you let it be. But you should go and deal with your boyfriend because he is the one that is cheating on you. He's the one that went after those girls, or that is going after those girls. Why you dare? You have the audacity. You beat my husband. You post him on my husband. They may marry you before you become a wife. They may marry you. Right now, the man say he does not want a relationship. We will see how you manage now. If the man really stand by what he say. So the man you have been fighting for, how will you get that man if the way the man say he does not want a relationship anymore? How will you manage? The way the man say he does not want the relationship anymore, how will you do it? There's a man that you've been fighting for. You fighting all around, you spoiling yourself all around because of this man. But now the man say he does not want a relationship. In your life, have you never loved a someone man before? Look. And I see people on the social media, they are celebrating Vivian for the nonsense that she did. People on the social media, they are celebrating her. Right now, as we learn, Naomi, she suffered internal bleeding. She suffered internal bleeding from that particular incident. Liberian ladies, when a man does not value you, you have to value yourself. We are in the 21st century. I think women going for their friend, women because for men being men going for their friend, men for women, that nonsense. We should stop these things. That's nonsense. And we should not be making our words to say these things. For me, Vivian was wrong, and she would be wrong. Even if she was married to Stephen, she was still going to be wrong. She has no right of beating Naomi. See the way Naomi was beaten. Naomi did not retaliate. She did not retaliate. Who knows? The way she talked herself for some when Naomi was not going to hold her hands. She was just going to destroy that girl for nothing. For men that she's not married to, she's going to destroy that people to love. These things should stop. It should stop. And we should not be making our words here. We should not be making our words. These are things that are destroying our society. That now ancient dating, that naive way of doing things. That naive way of doing things. For some of us, when these things happen, Liberia belongs to every Liberian. Liberia belongs to every Liberian. And we want for Liberia to be fixed, for Liberia to be straight. We compare, look, we see other countries. Yeah. K-Smart. You say hi, sir. How are you, K-Smart? Thanks for joining us. Help us to share your live video. Liberia belongs to all Liberians. So when these things happening, our society will not be developed because we still have that naive mind. We still have that naive mind. When last have you heard in the Western world that a married woman fought a man, another lady, because that particular lady follow I got it, her husband? When last have you heard that? The people are advanced in their thinking, they are advanced. But they're naive way of doing things. When I met the only man say he does not want a relationship. What you do? Where is Nami? Nami is still in Yekepa. And right now, she's suffering from internal bleeding. She's suffering from internal bleeding. And we are hoping that Liberians, people that have the need to help her. All right, I'm going to call you. I will definitely call you after the show. But these things, we should stop these things. We should stop. We should not be behaving in a formal manner. How will you say some person? When you think your husband value you or your boyfriend value you, you think your boyfriend will go behind another person? So when that man does not value you, go behind another person, like the person you blame, go deal with your man. If you want to fight a man, go and fight him. Not to you know how to set that relationship thing. But don't go and put pain into another person. Then you boasting with it. You even have the guts to say, Facebook will say, then you come out to the talk about that it was not your intention to go and put it on Facebook. It was someone that when your phone spoiled, because of fixed the thing that she say. Her phone spoiled, she went to fix it. It's there like time those guys took the video and posted it on Facebook. Not truth. When you get information, she posts, she's sending in various chat rooms. And one of those chat rooms I'm in, someone placed it there. But the first place I saw the particular video in a chat room that I'm part of. We should stop these things. We went and recorded, set the phone down, record the entire thing. Let myself, I'm bleeding, I'm grieving with him. This thing should stop. We should stop thinking narrowly. We should stop. Liberians, we need to advance our thinking. These are some of the things that are affecting our country today. These are some of the things because we are too narrow-minded in our mind. Sorry to say. Sorry, folks. But sometimes these things, it hurt me a lot. We behave like we are still in ancient days. Let us stop these things, fellow Liberians. We should not continue behaving like this. We should not continue behaving like this. Let us improve in our thinking, in our way of doing things. Let us improve. We should not be setting behavior if to say someone that is still living in ancient days Liberia. And we are hoping, we are calling every Liberians, people, those that have the need, right? That have the hands rather. Those that have the hands. If you have the hands, you have to help that Naomi, we'll call on you to do it. We will ask you to do it. She might be your daughter. She might be your sister. Who knows? Maybe Steven did not tell Naomi that he was in a relationship. Who knows? You know we men, the way sometimes we behave. Especially when it comes to the issue of relationship, the way we behave. When we want a person, we will do everything we cover to lie, we will lie to them the best. So who knows? But instead of her going to address her man, to attack her man, at the girl she went to. So we are calling on all Liberians, those of you that have the hands. But for me, I believe that justice should be served. But here we are in Liberia. The police, in this kind of situation, the police will be waiting for someone to carry complaint. But these are situations in which we expect the Liberian National Police to act now. And last night, you should have heard her on the show, right? I'm waiting. Everyone just waiting. Police won't come for me. She probably saying it. Because she knows that Liberia, nothing will come from out of it. Liberia is the only country that police can be happening, police passing, they say they're waiting for someone to carry complaint. We saw the issue with those students from the University of Liberia and those guys from the CDC. From the American embassy. After they beat that guy. They beat that student. What happened? The police said they were waiting for people to carry complaint to them. And police were all there. So this is Liberia for you. But these are instances we expect Liberian National Police to act. To act. But now, Vivian should have been arrested and be answering questions to the police headquarters. Well, this is Liberia. This is Liberia for you. So for some of us, we just call on all Liberians. Like the way the information we are getting that Naomi suffering from internal bleeding, we do not want the worst to happen. We do not want the worst to happen. So when you're out there, you have to help. You need to help her. You need to help her. She might be your sister. She might be, or she could be your sister. She could be your daughter. She could be your friend. I don't think you want for such a thing to happen to your friend or your sister. No matter what, the worst thing that your sister did, for your sister to be beaten out from a man, all because or she went behind somebody man. I don't think. So when you're out there, you have the need. Even if like $10, you can help her. You can help her. She needs they need that support right now so that she will get back her normal health. But we are calling on the Liberian National Police to act. The Liberian National Police needs to act. But now we expect Vivian to be in police custody. We expect Vivian to be in police custody. The Liberian National Police needs to act. It was wrong. It will be wrong even if she married Steven. So we hope that the police take charge. This thing should not just go under the carpet. Because you know why? Other women are setting. There are some people, they are singing praises. There are some women, they are there, they are praising Vivian. They believe that that's the best thing that she did. Some of them, they are watching with equal eye. When nothing comes from all of this, that's the same thing they will go do. So we'll have a country that people will just go attack people because what they feel. There are some people say they might not be in a relationship with some people, boyfriend or girlfriend or husband. But someone will just go and attack because that's what they perceive. Or because this thing, the precedent case, nothing happened. We need to say these things. It's wrong, and we will not expect for people, for Liberians, especially as for Liberians, to be supporting these things. When someone does the right thing, you see it. When they do the wrong thing, you see it. But the one that Vivian did, it was wrong. It will be wrong tomorrow. If someone did it in the past, it was wrong. She does not have the right. If your man is cheating on you, deal with your man. Maybe that's something that the man want you are not giving to him. Maybe that's why he's going out. And that's the reason why West Coast TV, we are bringing in the issue of the love affairs every Wednesday and Saturdays. Because these are some of the reasons. There are some men, there are some things they desire, they want from them. It's not so much about you making up or you can cope with it. So there are some things some men want, some people want in a relationship. They might not be getting it. You are not giving them. So someone that they believe that can provide it or that can give it to them, they will go out with that person. So I'm using this now to advertise our show, right? Every Wednesday and Saturday, 10:30 p.m. midnight, Liberian time. 10:30 p.m. Liberian time will be the love affairs, where we discuss relationship. And we hope that people continue to join us. Because Liberian, we need to know some of these things. There are some relationship, the man and the woman can play at all. They don't joke, they don't crack joke. Man come from where he feel your friend or the woman just feel your friend or woman come from where she just call, she put for it. Yeah, food there, everyone there, everyone there. She don't care. The man too, he don't care if the woman happy, the woman too does not care if the man happy. So for that reason, someone in the relationship will not be satisfied. They won't be satisfied. As a result, you see that person going out. You will see that person going out. Having another relationship. Then you say you're going for that person to beat them the way Fifi beat Naomi. So the love affairs will be every Wednesday and Saturday, 10 p.m. It's for mature people, that's why we carry that time. For mature people, we do not want for kids to join because it's for mature people. But saying it right, it's wrong. And we are hoping that the Liberian National Police takes seize of this matter. Should not be sugarcoating our words. Fifine was wrong. Who knows the way she took that sister from her side, for God's sake, in case you're going to start again, the way they get it, if the girl was not going to hold her hands. If the girl wasn't going to hold her hands, the way she took the sister from her side, in case you're going to start again, I get that. She's just going to destroy that girl for nothing. Men that she's not married to. If the men value you very well, all those years, you get children together now, right? The men will go to your parents, pay your dowry. The men will go and pay your dowry. But be there. Be talking my husband. The man marry you. The man marry you. Then right now the man say he does not want a relationship. So when the way the man say if a man stand by it and he leaves the relationship, what becomes of you? The way you feel the relationship you've been fighting people for. When you meet those people out there, what feel will you have now? What feels will you have to face those people? Those same people you've been fighting for the relationship and the man leave you. That's what we should have sense. This is a thing before you do anything, think. Before you make any decision, before you take any action, analyze the action that you are going to take. Now Steve say he didn't want a relationship. So when Steve stand by his word that he does not want a relationship for you and he does not want it, and he leaves the relationship, what happens to you? Those people you've been fighting, those you've been boasting, you are boasting last night. Now, you've been fighting other people, you've been marking other people. When you go out and you meet up with those people in the street, or you people go on occasion, you meet up with them. And right now the issue is not in secret. Everyone knows that Steve is saying that he does not want a relationship. So when they bother with you, what feels will you have? If it beside that, other men will be afraid to come around you. Oh yeah. Because some may think that even if when they are just friendly with another person, you might think that they are in a relationship with them, you will go for it. You'll go hear someone or you will kill someone. My man, you married me. That you to push my husband. She brave to be talking about husband. Man, I'm married talking about husband. You should be convincing the man right now. So the man will marry you. You should be rapping that man, convincing that so the man will marry you. But then you fighting for someone. Fellow Liberians, this thing must stop. If Liberia will be developed, our mind should be developed first. But we behaving in a form and manner, narrow way. We behaving in a form and manner. You think we expect for Liberia to progress? Liberia not progress. We build a skyscraper and we will break it down in one day time. Because someone happy someone tells you, oh, I saw your man we want to get general. That man skyscraper, you go put that skyscraper on fire because of man business. Or because of woman business. We are seeing men killing people for women business. It is wrong. So for Liberia to be developed, for Liberia to improve, our mind should be improved. For Liberia to make progress, we should make progress in our mind. But we aren't making progress. We're still taking that narrow way. Doing our great-great-parents' time, the way our great-great-parents used to behave. We still behaving in our form of mind in the 21st century. In the 21st century, we still behaving in our form of manner. Then we see people all on social media, they support it. Yeah. They lucky. Vivian died. The right thing Vivian did. Vivian did the wrong thing, the worst thing ever that what she has done. If she was my sister, I'm gonna look in your face and tell her, say, you're wrong. You're wrong. You should not be supporting these things. You should not be supporting it. No one is saying that, oh, it's good to go after someone. No one is saying that, right? Well, they form a manner in which you went and fight that particular girl. The girl did not fight her. The girl did not fight her. The girl was pleading, begging her. Please, I'm begging you, I'm begging you. She stepped in the girl. I think I had to say she just came from China. She did martial art in China. Stepping the girl, knocking the girl head on the wall. And she was brave to her sister from her side. Imagine when the worst thing was going to happen, that girl wasn't going to hold her hands. Like, bro, we have our own problem. We get serious problem in the country. Serious problem. We live in the 21st century. I think I have to say we still living the 1822. Yeah, that's how we behave. Fellow Liberians, those of you out there, if you have the hand to help Naomi, you need to help her. Alright? You will need to help her. She's suffering from internal bleeding according to the information we received. She's suffering from internal bleeding. And we are praying to God that the worst thing do not happen to her. That's what we are praying to God for. But while we are praying, we will need to help. So those of you out there that have the hands, you will need to help Naomi. Yeah, I will. Trust me, I will. Kiss me, I will call you. Right after this show, I'll call you. I will definitely call you. But these things, we must see it. We have to continuously see it. For me, the reason why I'm really stressing that the police take charge, because I do not want it to happen. Because when the police takes charge and Vivian is punished for action, Liberians, one of the things I just off for, we're quick to learn. We're very quick to learn. When the police take charge and Vivian is punished for her action according to the law, trust me, we will be afraid to do it. Another person will be afraid to do it. Like, brother, man, they hire, but they quit to learn. Now, but I trust us for it. As soon as Vivian is punished, when someone want to do it, they will think, someone did it, and they were punished. But here in our area, that's the same thing, issue of corruption, the same thing happened. The reason why corruption continues to increase, like, bro, every day we complain for corruption in government, all parts, in all sectors of the country. It's because no one is going to jail for corruption. When people are going to be going to jail for corruption, when they put money down, or when you see money to steal, you start calculating those people that are in jail, or those people that went to jail before, those people that were disgraced, that went to jail, and they sold their properties. These are things you start taking on. You say, Mahena Isao, Liberian, what we can do. But the reason why most of these things we continue to do it because nothing can happen, nothing can come from under it. So the embassy here do what they give nothing, so I may do it, something will come from under it. So that's the reason why I'm calling on the Liberian National Police. Patrick Sulu. You need to intervene in this. We need to intervene in this. We should not be behaving in this form and manner. We should not be behaving in this form and manner. That blood belongs to all Liberians, and we want for the country to develop. We want for the country to progress. But we can only progress if we progress in our mind, in our thinking. We stop behaving narrowly. We stop behaving narrowly. That's the only way. That's the only way. So I don't know, those of you out there, maybe you might want to have your say on the program, right? Maybe you might want to have your say on the program. We have our Lone Star number. So I don't know if you want to have your say on this particular topic. What do you think? Oh my God, this phone is, let me see. Yeah, maybe you want to have your say. You can call 0888. My WhatsApp number is not active now until after the show, so you cannot call me on WhatsApp, right? But you can. Those of you, maybe you are in Liberia. Come in. Let me see if I can put the phone on. Let me put the phone on, folks. Yeah, but the number is 0888 158706. Let me see if I can put the phone on, because I want to hear from you. What do you think? Are you some of those people that are supporting Fifian? Maybe you have a reason that you are supporting Fifian I do not know of. Or are you against the thing where I am? For me, I'm against the action of Fifian. Against it, totally against it. Oh my God. But let me take this very short break, right? Now let me take this short break. When I come back, I'll do some setup. When I come back, then we'll take few calls. Call it a day. Let me play the put the video there.
One call you can say, you don't know, hello, who's this? Who are you talking so? Put that clothes down, you're not wearing clothes, mama. Put it down. I just said before you, mama, when they say what they step you for. You and men not coming. I call a series, you only raise that men not coming, my relax, that whole show. And I eat a marrow, my cooking, you are cook, therefore you eat it. I long been planning to see you. You posting my husband, my daddy. Today you see them, man. When you calling somebody husband, your daddy, you should be prepared to see them, man. You see me today. We finally meet, Naomi. Today we finally meet. Two or all. Today I show. Facebook people will watch all the get. Two or all today, Naomi. I long been wishing to see you. And my father died when? You are all there. It's about that you go there. You being made. You don't want to be made. You the marry woman. Naomi, you the marry woman. You say fuck. You don't want to marry my husband. You don't want to marry him. Yeah? You the marry woman, Naomi. You the marry woman. Naomi. You the marry woman. You the marry woman. Naomi. You the marry woman. Yeah? You the marry woman. Yeah? I beg you. I don't want pay. I beg you.
Okay, so welcome back, folks. Sorry, I had to go. Okay, so the number to call, right? I have an alternative. 0775 942691. 0775 942691. 0775 942691. Those of you in Liberia, you can call that number if you want to have your say on the program. We are talking about Naomi and Vivian, the incident. We believe it is wrong and it should not be happening in this dispensation. It should not be happening. Okay. She said I should take the video out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so those of you that are out there, maybe you want to have your say right on the program. 0775 you can call, and trust me, you will have your say on the program. 0775 I hope I'm not fast. 0775 942691. 0775 So we await your call. We await your call. If you want to have your say on the program this afternoon. This afternoon. 0775 Oh my God. So we are out there, but we believe that that the action from Vivian is wrong, and it should not be repeated, right? It's not something that we all Liberians who should be hailing. It's disgraceful, and we believe that the form and manner in which that she behaved is wrong. Yeah, the form and manner in which that she behaves is wrong. So we hope that the Liberian National Police can take charge, that she will face the full weight of the law. We want for justice to prevail. Probably, maybe the law might back her. Maybe the law might back her, but I doubt that the law will back her. We're calling for justice. Let justice be served in the situation with Naomi and Vivian. We want justice to be served. We want for justice to be served. So the Liberian National Police must take charge. They must take charge. So 0775 942691. 0775 942691. So 0775 942691. Yeah, we are here to have a caller, but no problem. Maybe people are out of the country, that's why they are not calling. Yeah, but we are hoping that when things get okay for us, we have a WhatsApp phone. But for now, we do not have a WhatsApp phone, right? So now a WhatsApp phone. But we are hoping that when things get okay. But for now, we'll only be taking local calls from Liberia. No calls from Liberia we will be able to take. Yeah, so we say many thanks to you. We say many thanks to you for joining us today. Right, since we wanted to hear from others, but people are not calling. But howbeit, we pray that okay. Howbeit, we pray that the Liberian National Police take charge, and we pray that the worst do not happen to Naomi, and we hope those of you out there, everyone will frown against it. Let us all frown against it. It's wrong. It's wrong today, it's wrong tomorrow, right? And let us pray that the best thing happen for that girl, that she get better and get back on her feet. That's what we should pray for. We'll say many thanks. Keep following West Coast TV Liberia. West Coast TV Liberia is the online platform of the Best Communication Incorporated. We are trying our best to improve on our broadcast. It's like we are still having some challenges, but albeit we are open up to sponsorship. Maybe some of you out there want to sponsor this program. We will encourage you to help us come in, sponsor the program, because sometimes we can be challenged to get data pack and to get other things right. So that we feel challenged, we have some challenges. But if you're out there, you see the need to sponsor us, you can sponsor us. We will really appreciate it a lot. We'll have other program coming up, like I talked about the love affairs is coming up. Maybe you want to sponsor it too, you can sponsor it. It'll be okay too. And we have the entertainment show that is coming up. This coming Friday, we will start the education, and where we will go to hear from educationals in the country, principal, DO, CEOs, all those people, even the students who want to hear from them. What are those challenges they face with, the challenges schools are faced with in Liberia, all of those things. And we are hoping, we have already started engaging some schools, and they are consenting that we go and talk to them. So this coming Friday, we will start the educational talk by educational and rather on Friday by 12 o'clock p.m. Liberian time, 12 o'clock p.m. Liberian time. So we have lots of program coming up, lots of program, but it's just like sometimes we are challenged. That's why we hold some of those programs. That's why we continue calling on the public that have the need to help to sponsor some of our program. They come in, sponsor our program, because we are doing this not to say we're getting money. Trust me, all of us that work here, we are not getting rack. We spend our own resources, but because we want to provide the best, we want to contribute to Liberia's development, and we believe this is the way that we can contribute to our country development. It's a main thanks to you for joining us. Do join us tomorrow for another splendid edition of the program. Have a blessed day. Bye bye. My name is Kona Rufus. Bye bye from my end.